Hey, how's it going everybody? Hasib here. Welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to discuss Go High Level calendars. Basically, what we're going to discuss is a few mistakes and errors that people often make, which is why the appropriate dates and times don't show up in their calendars, right? So we are going to do that by creating two different calendars here. So here's the calendar name. Here's the timings for the calendars. And by implementing these two timings, we are going to see what are the basic errors and mistakes you are probably making, which is why you're facing these errors in the calendars, right? So we are going to go to settings, we are going to go to calendars, and I'm going to use grouped calendars to give these explanations because we haven't been using unassigned calendars lately, which is why this has become famous, and this lets us categorize the types of appointments that a company can take, right? So here's the group already created. All we need to do is create our first calendar, which will be this one. So the name of the calendar is this. Let's keep the description same. Class. This is the URL. And one thing you need to make sure is you need to add a user in grouped calendars. So here you can see two users in this account. I'm gonna go with John Doe with this one, and save and continue. And here I need to see how long the classes really are. So 10 to 11, it's 1 hour, and it's only one class, but you can take multiple appointments, right? So let's say we are taking 5 intro sessions between these 10 to 11 slot, right? So the class is going to be 1 hour long. Slot interval doesn't really matter here. Duration doesn't matter. Appointments per slot, this means how many people we are letting in that time. So I'm going to say 5, and I'm going to say duration 1 hour before, so people can even book 1 hour before the appointment. So like if we are doing Monday 10 to 11, people can book before 9 a.m., right? So this is what it means. And I'm gonna say the next 7 days, so the dates will be available for the next 7 days from the current date. So it will show, like if today's 1, it's gonna show the dates until 7 or 8, right? So this is what it means by date range. And now let's look into the right schedule. So it's Monday 10 to 11 a.m., Tuesday 5 to 6 p.m., right? So there's only 2 slots, so I need to disable all the other dates. Monday 10 to 11, and Tuesday it will be, sorry, it's 5 to 6, right? 5 to 6 p.m. Now you need to make sure you're using PM only here, and here you're using AM only. But if it's 10 a.m. to 11 p.m., it's going to show a lot of days, which is not the right schedule, right? So if I hit save and continue and complete, let's go to this. And here you can see let's see the time zone of this profile. So the time zone is GMT -5. So if I go GMT -5, what does it show me? 10 to 11, and Tuesday 5 to 6, right? So it's showing the right times. All good, everything okay. Now let's implement the second one. So here I'm gonna say kids class, and in this one I'm also using John Doe here too. Now let's look into the time. So there's only one Saturday slot, which is 9:30 to 10, which means it's 30 minutes. So that's fine, doesn't matter. Appointments maybe 5, duration 1 hour before, just like the previous. I'm gonna show the dates until the next 7 days, so that's also fine. And let's get rid of all these. Just keep Saturday, which will be 9:30 to 10 a.m. So these are the basic mistakes people make, right? So they're using AMs and PMs here, but it doesn't really make sense of using it that way. And also the date range is also an issue here. So if you were not using it properly, it won't show you the next few days availability, right? And also minimum scheduling notice is also really important. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit save and continue and complete. You can take care of all these settings all by yourself. Now if I go to kids calendar, something funny is gonna happen. So let's find out this GMT -5. So this is GMT -5. No slots available, but we have a slot, right? So we have a Saturday slot available and it should be visible to us because it falls within the 7-day date range. But what's happening is that we are not getting any slots. So when this happens, you need to go to my staff and you need to go to the user that's connected to this calendar and go to the user availability, right? So here I can see Saturday and Sunday is not available by default. So this is a mistake people make when you're using or when you're creating a user for the sub account. By default, Saturdays and Sundays are closed. So what you need to do is you need to make those two dates available, or in this case, just make Saturday available and see what are the times he's available from and to. So 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's fine. Now if I hit save and if I reload it and go to GMT -5, as you can see, the Saturday slot's now available, right? So this is one of the basic mistakes people make, and also the stuff that I showed you while creating the calendar time slots here. So need to make sure my staff user availability settings are checked. Also need to make sure date range is checked. Minimum scheduling notice is also checked. You can keep it blank. It doesn't really matter if you're trying to create calendar availability schedules like this is not really important. And also appointments per slot. So these are the few things you need to keep in mind. I hope this video helped you understand how to set up GoHighLevel calendars in a proper way. And that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.